Hi there, welcome back to my channel.
A lot of students had asked me how to memorize the formula sin C plus sin D, sin C minus sin D, cos C plus cos D, cos C minus cos D. My answer to this question is you needn't have to memorize these formulas, but instead you should know the method to derive these formulas from some formulas that you already know. I also suggest you, instead of memorizing these formulas, try to find out some of the problems that involve these formulas to get it solved. Attempt solving that type of problems so that you will have the knowledge of how to solve these problems better without memorizing the formulas, but then you will come to know about these formulas. Please do watch this video till the end. Shoot out to me any questions that you come across.
Formula sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. An important formula that you should remember: sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So I'll mark this equation as one of the formula that you need to remember. Okay. Cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. I'll mark this equation as 2. This is cos A plus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. These two are very important formulas that you need to remember this well. Now, using these two formulas, let us derive some of the other important formulas as well, but you need to by heart these two formulas. You need it by heart, but observe the pattern: sin A cos B, cos A sin B. And remember that for cos, both cos A cos B comes together minus sin A sin B. So that cos minus sin A here, but for the sin it is alternatively sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay. Now in the first equation, what if B and A are equal? Let's find out. So sin A plus A, that is sin 2A, is equal to sin A cos A plus cos A sin A. Sin A cos A plus the same thing happens over here, cos A sin A. This becomes sin A. So we can write it as 2 sin A cos A. Sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A, an important formula here as well. But okay, I hope that you know this. Sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A cos A. Okay, now the same logic let's apply for here. A and B are equal, so it is cos 2A is equal to cos A cos A, that means cos square A minus sin A sin A, that is minus sin square A. So let me mark this equation as 4. Okay, see here sin 2A, so I'll just write down here as sin A, and then equation 3 can be replaced as sin A is equal to, so if I wanted to substitute 2A as A, that means A should be written as A by 2. If I divide this by 2, so I can write A as A by 2. So that means sin A is equal to 2 sin A by 2 cos A by 2. So this is the fifth equation that we have derived here. The third one what we have derived from the two what we already know. Same way, cos A can be written as cos square A by 2 minus sin square A by 2. So I'll mark this equation as equation number 6. Okay, for the equation number 6, what if I add 1 to both sides? Let's see what happens. That means 1 plus cos A is equal to, you know that cos square A by 2 plus sin square A by 2 is 1. So from this equation, cos square A by 2 should be 1 minus sin square A by 2. If I transfer the sin square A by 2 the RHS, so 1 minus sin square A by 2. That is cos square A by 2. That means if I add 1 here, 1 plus cos A is equal to 1 minus sin square A by 2, that is cos square A by 2 plus cos square A by 2. I hope this is clear. That is, I have added 1 here. So it is 1 here. So I have 1 minus sin square A by 2, which is cos square A by 2, and this is this cos square A by 2. So that means 1 plus cos A is 2 cos square A by 2. And I mark this equation as equation number 7. Okay, take the equation number 6 and write minus cos A, as I have just applied the negative of this, so that is minus cos square A by 2 plus sin square A by 2. Now I add 1 to both sides now, so 1 minus cos A should be equal to 1 minus cos square A by 2, that is sin square A by 2, plus sin square A by 2, that is 2 sin square A by 2, that is 1 minus cos A. 1 minus cos A is equal to 2 sin square A by 2. I'll mark this equation as equation number 8. Okay, so now we have 8 different formulas that we have derived from the main 2 formulas which you need to know. Sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So one task for you, find out what is sin 90 plus A. You know that in my previous video I have showed you what is sin 90 plus A. That is cos 90 and 270. Sin changes to cos changes to sin, and it depends on which quadrant it belongs to. All students take coffee, or all science teachers are crazy, whatever it is. 90 plus A belongs to second quadrant because this is 90 and this goes in the clockwise, anti-clockwise direction, 0, 90. So sin function is always positive there. So sin 90 plus A is cos A. So here what you do it here is A plus 90. Sin 90 plus A is nothing but A is already here. Substitute the value of B as 90 here. So sin A cos 90. You know that the value of cos 90 is 0 because that's a standard angle. Okay, cos 90 is 0. So there is no question of this term. It already vanishes because of 0 here. Cos A sin 90 is 1. So this will be the answer. Sin of 90 plus A is cos A. That way. Okay, so let's not discuss that more here. So let us derive another 4 important formulas and wind up the session. So now consider the first equation. Before that, you should be knowing what is sin of minus A. That is minus sin A. Remember this. But cos of minus A should be not minus of cos A, just cos A itself. The negative value, that means for sin the negative value is, it comes this side, that is together minus sin A, but cos of negative value of A is cos A itself. You need to know this as well. Okay, now see here. You know the first equation. I am rewriting that first equation. So sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now I am converting this B as negative B, sin A minus B. Just replace the B as minus B. So cos of minus B is cos B itself. You know that cos of minus B should be cos B itself. So this value doesn't have any change. So I can write it as sin A cos B itself. Cos A doesn't have any change there. B value is negative B. So sin of minus B should be minus sin B. So that is minus sin B. So you have here sine of a minus b is equal to sine a cos b minus cos a sin b. This is equation number 9 that you need to have, or no need actually, because it's okay, let it be equation number 9. Okay, sine of a minus b is so much. Now see that I'm adding these two equations. Okay. So a small imagination is needed here, because I'm considering a plus b as c and a minus b as d. That means if I add both of them, I'll get 2a is equal to c plus d. This gets cancels. So a is equal to c plus d by 2. So if I substitute the value of a here, I should get b is equal to c minus d by 2. That is c. If you add, just add a and b, same denominator, d and d get cancelled. So you will get 2c by 2, where 2 gets cancels and c will remain. So a plus b is nothing but c. So similarly, if you subtract, you will get d. So you remember a should be c plus d by 2 and b is equal to c minus d by 2. So why I said that is, I'm considering this as c and this as d. Now I'm adding this two. So I'll get sin c plus sin d is equal to, I'm adding, so this term gets cancels here, 2 sin a cos b, because both are same. So 2 sin, what about a? It is c plus d by 2 cos b. Cos b should be c minus d by 2. This is another important formula. Sin c plus sin d is equal to 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Okay. Okay. Now same thing, the same equation. What I'm going to do now is, instead of adding, I'm subtracting that. So you know that you have to change the sign over here for subtraction, and then I have to add it. So I can write sin c minus sin d is equal to, this term gets cancels here, sin a cos b minus sin a cos b gets cancels over here, both are plus, so it should be 2 cos a sin b. 2 cos a, once again c plus d by 2, 2 cos a sin b. So that is sin c minus d by 2. The other formula that is very important for us for our calculation, sin c minus sin d. Okay, now I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to take the second equation, cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So similarly, cos a minus b, do not by heart, just replace b by minus b. So for cos it doesn't change, it should be cos a cos b itself. Sin b changes, it becomes minus sin b, so here it becomes plus sin a sin b. And I can name this second equation here as equation number 12. Now cos a plus b and cos a minus b. So what I have done here is, b I have replaced by minus b. That means cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Now I am going to add this. Cos c plus cos d is equal to, this term gets cancels here. So 2 cos a cos b, that becomes 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. This is equation number 13. Once again, cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Okay, now I'm going to subtract this. So I'll get cos c minus cos d is equal to, while I subtract, you know that I have to change the sign here and I have to add. So this term gets cancels, because cos a cos b minus cos a cos b cancels. This is negative sign here, so minus 2 sin a sin b. Hope you have understood that, sin a sin b minus sin a sin b. So negative 2 sin a sin b. Sin a, 2 sin a sin b. That would be equation number 14. So once again, cos c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. and you have a negative sign over here. So now that we have 14 formulas where you need to study only these two important formulas, sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. And you should be knowing the sine of negative A is equal to minus sin A and cos of negative A is cos A. All those formulas once again, sin A plus B, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Okay. Then we have sin 2A is 2 sin A cos A and cos 2A is cos square A minus sin square A. Sin A is 2 sin A by 2 cos A by 2 and cos square A is cos square A by 2 minus sin square A by 2. 1 plus cos A is 2 cos square A by 2. 1 minus cos A is 2 sin square A by 2. Sin A minus B and cos A minus B, you can replace it by B as negative B. So anyhow, it is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. And you have these four formulas, sin C plus sin D, 2 sin C plus D by 2, cos C minus D by 2. Sin C minus sin D, 2 cos C plus D by 2, sin C minus D by 2. Cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2, cos C minus D by 2. And cos C minus cos D is negative 2 sin C plus D by 2, sin C minus D by 2.